The Buddha's Place. Published by Tu Vien Thay Thong Lac. If the teaching of a religion can be verified by science, such teaching is the moral foundation of human beings, which is based in the causality law and regards humans as its center for development. But if the teaching of a religion cannot be verified by science, such teaching is ambiguous, abstract, superstitious to lull human beings like a dose of tranquilizers. Dear all, Buddhism is the religion that has the moral foundation of mankind, which is based in the causality law and considers humans as its center for development. Such moral foundation will help human beings to establish for themselves a life of heaven and utmost happiness in this world. Therefore, we are not allowed to bury it again. This book is respectfully for your free reading as a gift, it's not for sale. The electronic copy of this book is provided on the website. Hope you all live without creating sufferings to yourselves, to others, and to all living beings. The translator is a student of Buddhism and has made her best to carry out this translation work to support those who wish to learn Buddhism but could not read the book in Vietnamese. However, there would be areas of the work where correction or improvement may be needed. There have been helpful supports from many enthusiastic and kind-hearted friends in this regards. Further constructive comments and recommendations are most welcome to make the work better. The Arahant. The appearance of the Arahant has shaken and upset the ideologies of philosophy, theology, Zennism study, etc. He came to re-establish the moral foundation, which is based in the law of cause and effect and considers humans as its center for development, helping human beings to transform the worldly life into the life of heaven and utmost happiness. Table of Contents. Open Letter. Chan Yu, the 24th of August 2003. Dear the Honorables, Most Venerables, Bhadantas, Bhikkhus, Bhikkhunis, all the male and female lay followers of Buddhism. Dear all, the Buddhist culture books of Way Back to the Buddha's Place and Precepts of Virtues to Become True Human Beings have now been approved by the government for printing and publishing. These two sets of books are amongst the books of Buddhist culture of the 10 Precepts of Virtues of Holy Samanera, the Precepts of Virtues of Holy Bhikkhus and Bhikkhunis, the moral foundation which is based in the causality law and regards humans as its center for development. These are the original books of Buddhist culture that the author has written with his first-hand practice experience following the way of original teaching of precept, concentration, wisdom of the Buddha. It brings a practical and concrete result of living in peace, carefreeness and happiness for a human life, of living without creating sufferings to oneself and to others, and being the master of one's life, aging, sickness and death. If anyone wishes to argue or comment on these books, the person should first of all have the same practice as the author has, i.e. having practiced and attained the ability to master one's life, aging, sickness and death. Otherwise, in case you have not been able to master these 4 sufferings, you yourself should understand that you haven't got sufficient capability to argue or comment. If you make arguments because of any reason related to your livelihood, you are short-sighted and deceive both yourselves and others to cover up things which are not Buddhist. In this case, you have forgotten your duty and responsibility of a disciple of the Buddha, that is to eliminate the wrong views of heresy hiding in the Dhamma house. In this book, there's a teaching that metaphysical world does not exist. If you say that metaphysical world exists, you'd better practice to attain the 3 insights and then observe the universe to see where the souls of the dead, gods, deities, demons and ghosts are, whether they exist or not. Not until that time can you say this book is right or wrong. In case you say this book is not in accordance with the teachings of the Buddha, you should open the Nikayas to compare, and you have to live strictly in accordance with the standard virtues and conducts of holy monks and holy nuns, must be able to enter the 4 noble concentrations, to master the life so that your mind is free from greed, anger, ignorance, conceit and doubt, to master sickness so that you don't need hospitals or doctors and can overcome all diseases as well as sickness no longer impacts your body and mind, and to master your life and death. Not until you have attained such accomplishment can you comment if this book is right or wrong in comparison with the Buddhist teachings. Otherwise, when you have not attained such accomplishment, please do not make any argument or comment but instead, pay attention to your practice to save yourselves. When you have not been able to master your life and death and only rely on the interpretation and opinions of the scholars in the past and at present, you are similar to a blind man touching an elephant and become a joke for people with sufficient knowledge. Why so? Because your words are not demonstrated by your practice. When your words do not go together with your actions and the ability to master your mind and body, your theories turn out to be empty. Dear all, Buddhism is the religion that has the moral foundation of mankind, which is based in the causality law and considers humans as its center for development. Such moral foundation will help human beings to establish for themselves a life of heaven and utmost happiness in this world. Therefore, we are not allowed to bury it again. Losing it, human beings would suffer a huge disadvantage, and above all, Buddhism would only be a superstitious religion. Please take notice of this. Finally, we would like to sincerely wish you very good health for both mind and body. With all respects, Thich Thong Lac. In place